Oh, hey, you guys. Welcome back to Inwood. It's an exciting day today. We got our Lab friggin' intercooler installed. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it fought me every fucking step of the way. So, hope you're happy about that. But, I got new clamps and new boots and all kinds of stuff, but, I can't remember. I think I already returned the clamps, but the stick was too long. Down in here, I couldn't align it any which word into not stabbing into one of these bottles. So I had to just go back to the stock. And then this one here, that's pig iron special, this clamp. So that one, $7, eh? $7.99 pig iron. Scores! But so now we're 3 to 3.5 inch. So we should be able to really cool the chooch. Now, we've got our friggin' sweetest Lab intercooler there. I'll put the link in the description. We got a radiator, we got a diff cover, we got a few things they sent. So friggin' rates for that. Put the links there, and it'll be friggin' awesome. We also suck the piss out of the transmission. So I like to just put a little drizzle. I'll put like a liter or two of old filtered engine oil or hydraulic fluid or whatever I happen to have. We suck that guy out. We sucked her out there, so that really worked out of the splendid. Huh. I wonder if I was to grab this right here and just sort of wonder what that is. Huh. Huh and one might say. Well, we're just finding random parts on the transmission, so that's good. Just in case we need that, we'll set that there. That'll be awesome. But what else? Oh yeah, we got our friggin' our AC. What's it? They friggin' spray paint sweet shit all over the guy, and then you just gotta cover it up with the AC article, anyways. So let's stab that guy on there. We might be able to start the truck today. I'm not gonna lie, boys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. You know what I mean? This right here could be the moment we've all been waiting for this whole time. You know, we don't even know. Don't get all emailing Robbie or anything yet. For all you know, we could start it up and it totally explodes. And everybody will think that's awesome. But hopefully not, because holy shit. Wow, so there's no way to get that on there without having this thing attached to the truck. So now we have to unbolt this off of the truck and then wrestle that line in there. And I mean, there's no other way. I just pinch the shit out of the O-ring. I want to do that, boys. So yeah, sweet. Nice. Oh, do you want to dump the fluids in the trammy with me? Oh, you love trammy fluids, boys. Different fluids that sometimes squirt out of the undercarriage of the trammy. Sorry about that. We're using the Redline manual transmission lube. Just topping her up with the gurgle juice there. Not too bad. Not too friggin' bad. Had a little debris in the bucket, so put a little stink cloth on there. We're almost there, boys. We're probably good enough to give her the old test fire. I have 2 good battery boxes. They're nowhere to be found, so my broken battery box will have to do for now. So that's good. Now my friggin' factory intake is all floppy around like a flounder. No good. Not a fan, but check it out, boys. It's got the friggin' is that? Oh, hey, come on. No doing that. Eh? We'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm sure it's just from spillage. A little spillage, no big deal. But yeah. Friggin' Spee Labs, friggin' radiator and intercooler. Friggin' decent. Got a brand new oil change. Got a friggin' we got that fancy pant filter in there. I cleaned her up and oiled her up and got her all lickety splickins. Factory box. New air conditioner, guys. We'll have to get the proper right size battery. See, this is too high, so we can't slide it all the way over to lock it in. So she's just a floppy flounder right now, but we'll get the proper batteries sooner or later here, and that'll be awesome. We'll be able to tighten the batteries down. Yeah, I don't know what else. I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Well, there's these 2 things here. Not really sure what these are for, to be honest with you. I don't know. So that's good. We got 2 plugs under the friggin' driver's headlight that are just unbeknownst, so not a single clue what those go to. Unfortunate circumstance. I mean, we still got to hook up a few powers for accessories, but we don't need, you know what I mean? We don't need that for test start. I mean, we've got to make sure the son bitch will run, right? Oh dear, we had the engine apart, boys, like big time. Holy shit! We had the cam out of her, and wow, the whole friggin' rocker assembly. The whole friggin' rocker assembly popped out of her. So that was a little bit crazy. Never done that before, you know what I mean? But look how much we cleaned her up though, boys, eh? Remember the wiring before? Holy shit, it was totally decked. But once we put the bumper on, we gotta run the wires for the bumper and hook all them up too, so. Holy shit, boys. I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Fire this sumbitch up and just see what happens, I expect. We're gonna have to do it sooner or later. I mean, unless we take the valve cover off again and just do a triple check. I mean, we already double checked it, so hopefully I didn't miss something of the twice variety, you know what I mean? That'd be detrimental, but yeah, I don't know. Without further ado, it's this thing. We got that power friggin' tight. Everything should be copacetic. I don't know. Fan spinning free of the clutch wire, eh? The friggin' fan clutch wire. Well, the good thing about having the button with the key is that you can turn the key on, or we don't turn the key on, and then we can just turn the engine over to make sure there's no catastrophic sounds, you know what I mean? We'll just like turn it over without powering the ignition. So we're try here. Sounds alright. Weird. Sounds good though, eh dudes? Nice! Oh, decent. We'll be able to sleep tonight, eh? We will be able to get all type of disease tonight, boys. Decent. So big thanks to friggin' Spee Labs there. Friggin' A-rights there, boys. So at least we can move it under its own power now. Holy shit, boys, we got the Camberlini out of this son of a bitch, put it back together and it works. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, classy fella. Hey, look at me, boys. Classy fella over here. Sorry about that. Try not to call the cops on me because I'm so classy. Holy cow, you guys, I really did it. I did it with my own appliance. Look at the jism that we caught out of the friggin' coolant too. Holy, that would have plugged up my orifices and my new shit. You know what I mean? No get. We're gonna take her on a shakedown run, boys. We're gonna take her on a shakedown run. Look at this. She got 420, 772. 420, 772 was the rebuild date on this here unit. I think that's like a Thursday or something in America. But yeah, how many kilometers are on your rig, boys? Hey, I mean, that's not even the real kilometers. This thing's got just a pile, but it had a America, it had a friggin' America NAFTA meter onto it. So I had to friggin' I'd swap that out. There she goes, boys. Hey, let's fire it up, open the door. Fire it up. She runs just like some sort of a feline, eh? She runs just like a friggin' feline, boys. Take her for a rip. She feels nice. Hey, it's been a minute. Friggin' had to be driving that automatic Ford. Oh, it's puked in my mouth a little bit. Disgusting. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have never bought that truck, but you know, you get all ambiguous. You know what I mean? Oh, it's gonna be. What are you guys even looking, dudes? Well, we got 150 psi on the guy. We got the airbags. Friggin' shooting. We had a couple leaks in the dash. It's not a big deal. We've got that all fixed up there. I don't know. So I don't know. Something's going on with my seat. Oh, maybe that's what it is. She was too far forward or something. Something like that, maybe. Oh, she feels different. Different, boys. I got brake light on the dash and the ABS too. Whoa. I'll have to get her set back up to the proper precautions here. Just a shakedown run, test everything out, make sure she's still in function and order. Oh, I feel the clutch is going down nice without all those wires behind it. Nice. Just the decoys. Oh yeah, holy shit. Oh yeah, we got heat big time, dudes. Nice. She's almost back to normal, more better. Look at this.
Yeah, no doubt.
Check that out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like not just like looking at a blistered scab. looks all nice.
It actually looks good, yeah.
Well, we made her back, boys, and it's started, but it's really hard to see. So far, so good on the leak department. Freaking decent. We got a little squeak. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the sound of the running engine. Let me know what you think of the sound of the running engine, boys. Does that sound good or is it dick? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Oh, what's that? What the hell's that? Yeah, we got the heat. We got the oil leak fixed, boys. That's what we were doing. We don't got no amplifier though. What's up with that? Oh, check that out. Fell me a good upper dash piece too. Nice. All the pieces are still into it. Not all dicked. Nice. That's friggin' awesome. Felon, ladies and gentlemen. Eh? Classy fella. Well, it does have some pre-existing lubrications. You can see where it was previously just absolutely hemorrhaging oil out. She dries a whistle, boys. Eh? Look at that. Friggin' sweet. Absolutely friggin' decent. I do want to get the power washer out here and just get into all the cracks and crevices and clean it up all nice. You know what I mean? So we got some, you know, again, I mean, this is probably just from dripping from before, but I just want to make sure like nothing else is leaking because you can't really tell. I can't get these out too, eh? Like those don't come out. I'll have to really do like a gym tech where we just freaking weld a bolt onto there, a nut onto there, something terrible. And then hopefully we can get it out. It'd be nice to change that. I'm sure it's well within specs, well within the spec tools, but we do have the interlocking hubs on this guy here, this unit, right? So we're not spinning the front drive shaft the whole time. I would not recommend Dynatrac though. They make you know, Yukon and different ones. Dynatrac no good. Proprietary parts, goofs behind the counter, that type of situation there. But yeah, boys, give her a little inspection, a little greasy poo. She'll be ready for another in 27 years or however many years it's been. 23 years. Eh? Oh, look at a 23-year-old truck, brand new condition. Eh? Scores. But anyways, boys, let me know what you think about the project there. I know it took forever, but like I said, I got other shit to do. I mean, we got stuff to do out the asshole big time. And springs a sprung here, so yeah, we'll be digging here shortly too. So stay tuned for them apples. Hey, you love them kind, but yeah, boys, there you go. There you go. Hey, another Dicker Pug 1 production. Okay, go.